Round 1 in the Western Conference begins. The Minnesota Timberwolves look to show the world that their motivation can overpower the doubters and carve the path to success. The first step starts tonight against the Lakers. Round 1, Game 1, the NBA playoffs, coming up next.
After a long journey through the regular season, the playoffs have finally arrived, and we're set to bring you round 1 action from the West here on 2K Sports. Brian Anderson here, joined by the Hall of Famer Grant Hill and Coach Stan Van Gundy. We'll hear from Allie LaForce as well. And the Lakers starting 5. Austin Reeves out there with Luka Doncic. Then it's Williams. Then it's Rui Hachimura. And it's James in at the power forward. And for the Timberwolves, Ed is at the 2 with McDaniels playing the 3. Naz Reid out there with Julius Randle. And it's Slim in at point. You look at the Timberwolves, they had a great season and are expected to control their destiny in this series.
I'll tell you what, it'd be a shock if they didn't run through this series. But that said, we know anything can happen in the postseason.
Well, the defense can't lose track of him. He's just too talented offensively.
Outside Edwards. Let's go with a 3. Nails it from 3.
Well, you have to be careful with Edwards on the arc because he is completely fearless.
Doncic outside. Takes a 3. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Slim, pass to McDaniels. Over Hachimura. McDaniels can't hit. And here are the Lakers. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
I caught up with Coach Chris Finch. I asked him how they plan to deal with Luka Doncic, and he said, look, we all know what Luka can do. He'll get his points, but we can't let him take over. We have to maintain our focus on defense for every minute of all 4 quarters.
And Allie, thanks. James can't get it to go.
Yeah, they're still looking for some cohesion offensively.
Edwards, the pass to Slim. The 3-ball. It's hauled in by Luka Doncic. For Los Angeles, they've gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. Pass to Williams. Ooh, McDaniels with a steal. Here's Slim. That shot, no good. Hachimura with the defensive effort.
1 of 5 to start the game. They have to slow down and just play their brand of basketball.
Hits the trifecta.
And I know Doncic prefers a straight-on 3 shot, but his touch works just as well there in the corners.
Edwards, the pass to Slim. Fires from the line. That shot missing. The Lakers have gone 2 for 5 here in the first. James passes to Doncic. The 3. That one's good from James on the assist by Reeves. James has got 5 now.
They got the ball to the right guy. James ready to shoot at all times.
And Chris Finch has called timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Minnesota has gone 1 of 2 from 3-point land so far. Here's Slim. Counted from distance.
Yeah, never a bad idea to have Randle with the ball. Just a great passing forward.
Here's Doncic. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. And we have to take another look at that block.
Oh, you could feel the playoff intensity in that block. He's playing some extra aggressive defense out there.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Inside. That falls. Nice feed that time from James. Doncic has got his 2nd basket on the night. Timberwolves trail by 4. Here's Slim. It's Edwards on the wing. Pass to McDaniels. Outside Edwards. Launches it. And another Another three from Minnesota.
Man, Edwards gets great lift off the floor with shooting that jumper.
And here's Doncic outside. That's his third basket in 5 shots. Solid work.
Yeah, this period, they're letting him go to work, and it's paying off.
And Edwards slams it in.
He was gripping the rock on the weight of the slam.
No way he was going to get stripped on that one. Outside Reeves. Pass to Doncic. And he lobs it up top. Williams misses.
That could have been an easy pass and finish. Not really sure what went wrong.
Yeah, that just comes down to the timing being off between those two guys.
Did you guys see that? What an insane slam.
Man, you got to have some hang time to pull that off. And the Lakers with possession here, following the score by Minnesota. Doncic outside, jacks up a 3, fires in the triple. Doncic has got 11.
Encouraging to see Doncic sink the 3. Needs to keep doing this now.
Slim, pass to Randall. Here's Slim. From deep. And Reeves pulls it down.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Oh, wasted no time on that one. He has 7. Timberwolves trail by 5. Reed for 3. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Such a confident shooter. Reed was ready as soon as the ball got to him.
And we've got a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Vanderbilt's checked in for Williams. Finished. And so in the game for the Lakers, Luka Doncic is out there with Gabe Vincent. Then there's Jared Vanderbilt. Then there's Mark Williams. And it's Reeves in at the 3.
Well, we've seen this movie before. Edwards is rolling, and his energy right now is infectious.
Here's Vincent. Rebound Minnesota. Here's Slim. Offline with a 3. And Reeves has got the ball here for the Los Angeles Lakers. Trailing by 2. Vincent outside. Pass to Williams. And out of bounds. Minnesota will have it. Randall, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. McDaniels comes in for Alexander Walker. LeBron, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Hachimura comes in for Vincent. Minnesota has gotten 6 of 10 3-pointers to drop. There's a screen. Here's Slim. Off target from 3-point range.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the board.
And Doncic with the jam.
And their offense tonight is Luka, and more Luka. When he's on, it's an opponent's worst nightmare.
And the basket is good. Edwards got 19 points.
Well, he's been very reliable tonight. Not wasting any chances, really using his head.
Deflected.
Well, he certainly had trouble finding the mark this game.
Here's Slim. McDaniels passes to Slim. The 3 is up. And Reeves pulls it down.
Well, this is certainly not the game he was hoping for offensively, but they've been able to find points as a team even without his contributions.
Conley's checked in for Anthony Edwards. And the Lakers also making a change. Vincent's checked in. Pass to James. Oh! LeBron buries a 3.
And one way to stretch a career, taking more shots from outside. LeBron, the ageless one, knows it well.
Slim. And he slams it in one-handed. These teams have really gone back and forth.
Yeah, 5 lead changes already. This one's going to be a battle for sure.
And Mike Conley picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Randall against James. Reeves, the pass to Williams.
Well, that's why it's so important to seal off those passing lanes inside. Make them earn points in the paint.
Pass to Slim. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Look, if you're open, Conley sees you. That was a great pass.
Lakers trail by 3. And here's Vincent. Tipped. Fast break, Minnesota. And he lays it in off the breakaway. All right, let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Timberwolves.
Well, so far they've done a great job of reading the offense and repeatedly putting themselves in the right place to interrupt the play and force turnovers.
They've also done a good job defensively so far tonight, just making it tough all around on shooters, and it shows in their block numbers. And it didn't register as an official block, but he did everything you want in disrupting that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
The shot's good. James has got 15 points.
Making it look easy. LeBron just so comfortable from that range.
And the three-pointer goes. And the Timberwolves lead by 6.
And they seem to have a hard time picking good shots in the first quarter, but it's all coming together now for them here.
Down low. And here we go, the T-Wolves running again.
And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a pinpoint pass. The shot by James, no good. Here's Slim for 3. No good on the shot. Anthony Edwards has been on display for Minnesota, hunting for opportunities, leading to 9 points in the quarter. Here is game 1. And you know, Anthony Edwards has been really making it happen, guys.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
Yeah, he's found his spots, been patient with his shot selection, and it's paid off for himself and the team.
And Doncic has got the ball here for the Los Angeles Lakers. 8-point game. Ant is at the 2 with McDaniels playing the 3. Julius Randle out there with Naz Reid. And it's Slim in at point guard. So that's the Timberwolves 5. It's McDaniels on the wing. To the middle. Outside for Randle. Launches a 3. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Outside. Gets the 3 ball to go. James has got 18.
Well, LeBron is a guy who can score from anywhere. He's comfortable taking long-range shots.
Here's Slim. Book it. And it's Randle with the assist. And the Timberwolves lead by 8.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a 3-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
He's really finding his rhythm here. I mean, smart move to keep feeding him the ball.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession.
And how about the handles Luka has? Phenomenal at creating scoring opportunities for himself.
Yep, that one goes. Slim's got 5 points now this quarter.
They've got the offense clicking. 3 for 4 to start the half and looking confident.
Timeout. And we've got a timeout called by J.J. Redick. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. Pass to James. Outside Reeves, puts up a 3. Sends it home from three-point land. Reeves has gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Now Reed. Here's Slim. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. This is his first trip to the free throw line tonight. That free throw no good. And he's good on the second. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Now Doncic. He's got 17. And Los Angeles, another three.
And any decent look from distance, he's taking it. He has that locked-in mentality right now.
Well, he's firing away with confidence from downtown. The defense better adjust to this, and fast. Well, he's been a lot of their offense, and the numbers certainly show it.
Doncic outside. Hachimura, pass to James. Oh, two vicious points from the King.
There's no doubt about it. LeBron is in attack mode tonight. He's looking to score every time he touches the ball.
Driving to the basket. Pass to McDaniels. Now Randall. The three is up. Knocks down the triple. Randall's got his first 3 points of the game.
And he's been an ideal teammate tonight. He's really creating plenty of looks with his passing.
Yeah, when there's been an open man, he's found him. And you love to see a guy dishing it like this.
Shot's good by James.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
The Timberwolves lead by 5. Here's Edwards. Edwards muscles it inside. Wow.
Just a ferocious play by Edwards. Taking the contact, but staying committed to his finish.
James outside. Back to Doncic. And Doncic hammers it home.
Oh, wait. Big finish. Big time. And man, did they need that.
You can tell he's trying to get him going with that dunk.
Yeah, he saw the opportunity to finish with some authority, trying to fire his guys up. Look, if I'm one of his teammates, I just keep getting him the ball. He has been lights out.
Doncic passes to James. It's deflected. And here we go, the Timberwolves on the run. Another possession, another assist.
This is the best someone could run an offense. Pinpoint passes, everyone involved. Every time he touches the ball, great things happen.
And he's now tied for the franchise record for assists in a game. A masterful performance. Pass to Doncic. 6 on the shot clock from about 16. And again, it's the Lakers.
They finally found their shooting touch after a rough first half.
And Chris Finch calls timeout here. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Some changes for Minnesota. Rudy Gobert's checked in for Reed. Alexander Walker comes in for McDaniels. And Mike Conley is subbed in for Anthony Edwards. There's a minute 34 left in the third. And there's the lob. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Conley.
Well, it shows you how crucial communication is. They clearly weren't on the same page there.
Finney Smith's checked in for the Lakers. James deciding where to go with it. Vanderbilt with a screen. From deep three-point land. James can't get it to go.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Alexander Walker, the pass to Slim. Here's Gobert. Pass to Slim. Here's the floater. Back to Gobert. And again, another assist.
I mean, would you believe he set a new franchise record for assists in a postseason game?
And wow, the feed is astounding. We've seen this coming almost from the opening tip. The three, James. Oh, he pipes it. 9 for 14 and showing no let-up.
And he's single-handedly trying to keep them alive. Terrific scoring quarter. Will it be enough, though?
Slim, pass to Alexander Walker. Outside Conley. Here's Slim. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist. Slim's got 20 points.
Sort of defining the term floor general. Conley has total command of this offense.
9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. And James gets it to go.
He hit a couple from range in the first half, but now his confidence is through the roof.
Here's Slim. Christie with a rebound. James outside. Oh, he missed the chippy right there.
Well, when he's got space to operate inside like that, he is not going to hesitate.
And so it's Minnesota up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. Their defense has forced a number of key turnovers. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Well, it's one of the core parts of the game. Reading the defense and creating an easy bucket for your teammates.
Austin Reeves is checked in for Vincent. And so in the game for the Lakers, Dorian Finney-Smith is out there with Jarrett Vanderbilt. Then it's Luka Doncic. Then it's Austin Reeves. And it's Christie in at the small forward position.
Oh, Luka is so skilled at using his body to create good looks inside.
Here's Slim. And he banks in the layup. Slim's got 13 points here in the second half alone.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Pass to Doncic. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. They've led by as much as 10. Edwards, no good. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Reeves, the pass to Doncic. Beyond the arc. Oh, Doncic! What do you expect?
And a nice bump for their offense this half. Now shooting over 50% for the game.
And here's Edwards outside. They get it again! Slim, the pass to Gobert. Here's Slim, guarded by Doncic. Here's Slim. From outside, off the mark. On offense, here are the Lakers. They're on a 14-4 run. Here's Reeves, tipped. And it's Alexander Walker penetrating. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Doncic has got 5 rebounds tonight. Christie passes to Vanderbilt. And Gobert with a block.
Well, just outstanding positioning and timing by Gobert. He tries to block as many shots as he can.
And what's your take, guys, here on the hustle stats for the Timberwolves?
Well, they're shot blocking. The defensive effort level has been great. You got to love that intensity.
They're also finding a lot of points tonight off transition play, running the floor and using the fast break to beat the defense.
Some changes for Minnesota. Reed checked in for Rudy Gobert. Randall comes in for Ingles. And McDaniels is subbed in for Alexander Walker. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what J.J. Redick was going over with his team. Coach was urging his team to play strong defense, reminding them no easy hoops, give effort, and help when needed. They do say defense wins championships, guys.
As always, Allie, we thank you.
Well, we talk about ice in his veins a lot, but this guy personifies that. What a clutch shot.
This is the very definition of a back-and-forth contest.
Yes, neither side taking its foot off the gas. I'm expecting a spectacular finish.
Doncic feeling it out a bit. From outside the arc, knocks it down from distance. Doncic has got 34.
And from the moment he stepped into the league, Luka's been a big-time player.
McDaniels finds Edwards. Here's Slim. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And James has got the ball here for Los Angeles. The lead is 2. And here's Doncic outside.
I can't believe he missed that 3. Regardless, that's not a shot the defense should be giving.
Slim, pass to Randall. Lets it go from deep. Hits the three-pointer. And the Timberwolves lead by 1.
You want Randall with the ball in his hands towards the end of these games. Prime example right there.
Ooh, McDaniels with a steal. Fast break, Minnesota.
And that could really be the game-changing moment.
I agree. What a turn of events.
That might be the play of the game.
Now here's Doncic. Guarded closely. Counted! And that one brings them within one.
Whoa, that is as clutch as it gets. Big time play.
Yeah, don't you just love to see a player embrace that kind of pressure?
Hachimura, pass to Reeves. 40 seconds left to play in the fourth. Doncic, right side. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. They've led by as much as 10. Expect them to take their time this trip down.
Yeah, B.A., the clock is theirs to burn. Gotta love how they've just maintained their intensity, even when they're this far up.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, just protect the ball, make smart decisions, don't give them a chance to get back in the game.
Timeout called, the Lakers. They trail by 4. What do you think is going to be their best move at this point?
Searching for a fast bucket, then a way to stretch things out.
Yeah, and then they have to foul quickly and hope for some misses at the line.
Here's Doncic from the inbound. Counted!
Clutch play by Doncic. He's been doing this since he was a kid.
And they foul intentionally. Now they're going to have to do that again. They're not in the penalty just yet.
And a smart choice right there. I mean, you can't allow them to just drain the clock.
And now we've got an intentional foul. He gets the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And he's unable to get the second one.
It's all about getting a 3 right here.
Yeah, and when your opponent knows what you need.
And again for 3.
And he's letting it fly from long range to devastating effect.
And has now tied the franchise record for triples in a playoff game. Here's Slim. Pass to Edwards. The 3. No good from 3-point range. Time expires. We're going to overtime. And we'll be back with you shortly. Boy, these teams have battled tooth and nail for 4 quarters. Now we're headed to overtime. This one should be fun. Ant is at the 2 with McDaniels playing the 3. Nas Reed out there with Julius Randle. And it's Slim in at the 1.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
Pass to James. Outside Reeves. And a nice finish on the layup.
Well, it doesn't get any easier than this. They'll take these shots every time.
Here's Slim, guarded by Doncic. Reed for 3. Hachimura with a rebound. Hachimura's got 4 rebounds in the game. Doncic outside. Over Edwards. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Doncic has got 40 points.
Yeah, from a tough spot on the floor, Luka's shooting ability on display right there.
And here's Edwards outside. Edwards on target.
He's creating good looks and shooting very efficiently.
It's stolen. Fires for 3. Oh, connects again.
And what a night he's had. That score now ties him for the single-game playoff high for his team.
He's been nothing short of amazing tonight. A legendary playoff performance for him.
And they sucked the air right out of this place by drilling the 3. Could be what saves the day for them.
To the left side wing. Here's Slim. Hachimura with a rebound. Hachimura's got 5 rebounds tonight. Doncic passes to Reeves. Hachimura from long range. And Los Angeles, another 3.
Such an effective shooter. If you lose track of him defensively, he's going to make you pay.
Pass to Slim. Lets the 3 fly. And another 3 for Minnesota.
When you get faced up at one end, you want to get it back at the other.
Bit of a duel going on between them. Came down the floor looking for immediate payback.
Doncic, good.
It's so easy to get a clean look when you're towering over the defender.
Slim, pass to Edwards. Here's Slim. Good D by Doncic.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
Out to Hachimura. From downtown, money from deep.
Way to rise to the occasion and snatch back the momentum.
Yeah, plenty of lead changes in this game. It's gone back and forth.
Pass to Randall. 3-pointer. Yet another assist. And that's his 20th assist. Wow.
He's doing a great job at orchestrating the offense.
And so J.J. Redick calls for the timeout. And a great call on his part. This is the time you want to be in sync right here. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Good! Another from 3.
And talk about stepping up. He's having a playoff game these fans have never seen.
And that last triple means he's got the most threes in a single playoff game in...
First team foul.
And they go to the intentional foul. He hits the first one, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. And a tough break as his second attempt is no good at the line.
First clean look they have. I mean, they've got to take it.
Yeah, and it basically all comes down to this. If they come away empty here, this one's pretty much over.
And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul.
Yeah, and there's no question they have to foul. Now, I'm sure they would have preferred to avoid it.
And no good, as the first free throw misses. We'll see if he can hit the second. And he ends up making the second. And that puts him up 5. And the Timberwolves call time here. 5 ticks left in the first overtime period. Turning here to our analyst. What elements become the primary keys at this point?
And time's running short. They just couldn't get over that hump.
Well, I've been in this spot more times than I'd like to admit. All you can do is tell your guys to hold their heads up and finish strong.
And so J.J. Redick calls for the timeout. Critical moment here. He's not taking any chances. And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here. Good on the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And the second free throw, no good. Tough break there. And Chris Finch calls timeout here. There is a lot on the line, and he is determined to make sure everyone's on the same page. And looking at the options here, what do you think is being discussed?
They need to find a 3 fast, a zero hesitation look. Tough, but not impossible.
So it's a narrow victory for the Lakers, pulling it out for the W. And it always takes a lot of pressure off a team when they get the win in Game 1.
It's the most important game of the series. They've shown they know how to beat this team. The formula's in place. Now they just have to stick with it for the next few games.
Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
LeBron, that was an impressive win. What did it take to get it done tonight?
It's a really good team that we're playing. They're very resilient, just like us. They play together, they play hard, they play tough. So we had to bring that fight tonight.
You brought it. It paid off. Congrats.
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. Well, that'll do it for now. Glad you could join us for the first round of the Western Conference playoffs. For Grant Hill, Stan Van Gundy, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson signing off. And time now to introduce our player of the game, Luka Doncic.